Hey there guys, it's DMO73 bringing you the last part of my Priestess Returns set review. This topic is the special magic stones that we're going to see in the set, as well as the multi-attributed resonators and spells that we're seeing coming out in this set. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. First off, the new true magic stone is Little Red, the Pure Stone. In the story, Little Red has spent all her energy fighting off Little Red the Wolf Girl, and trades places as a magic stone with Feasting. When this card gets revealed coming into your magic stone area, you choose an attribute for it, and then so water, wind, fire, light, or darkness. You tap it to produce one will of the chosen attribute, and you can also tap it to give target resonator that has the same attribute plus 200. So it can be used to pump something up or generate will of any color that fits with your deck. So this is a special magic stone that's going to see play in pretty much any deck regardless of color, and that's going to be really cool. I'm really hoping to pull some of these in my boxes for sure. And then it has that extra thing of if you have 2 or more true magic stones with the same name, you have to banish all but one of them. So don't play more than one. Simple solution to that. Then we have the Magic Stone of Moonlight. This card can produce a moon will or produce one will of any attribute that a magic stone you control could produce. So any stone that it has the potential to produce, Magic Stone of Moonlight can produce it also. This essentially is just a stone that's going to be used by Kaguya decks so that it can have a way to generate moon will, as well as the will that it would need for its specific colors. I don't really see it seeing a ton of play outside of Kaguya decks, just because, I would rather just play a dual color stone instead of something that can produce me moon if I'm not playing moon. So, yeah. But it's interesting to see that we're getting those stones, and the name and the artwork is pretty cool. Next up, we have Magic Stone of Moonshade. It can produce one moon will, or you can tap it and pay 200 life to produce one will of any color. So a lot of people have pointed out that if you have these 2 in combination, or just one Magic Stone of Moonshade and then 4 of these, then Magic Stone of Moonshade could technically produce all 5 colors, because Magic Stone of Moonshade could produce all 5, has the potential to produce all 5, so Magic Stone of Moonlight can as well. That's a lot of investment, I think, but it gives some benefit for the fact that Kaguya players need to make moon happen, as well as being able to play their colors that they need. So that's pretty cool. We have Alice, the Guardian of Dimensions. She is a white-blue, light water, 3-drop, 7/7 with flying. She can make something hexproof or untargetable by paying water, and you can pay a light, tap her, and then remove her and one other target resonator from the game. So she just pops out of the game, does some spot removal, and if you're lucky enough to be playing Lumia, you can just bring her back next turn. Really cool card. I'm really looking forward to seeing this card get some use. It's going to make Lumia, I think, a lot better as well, just because that consistent being able to use that monster, use her every single turn. It's going to be really cool. Then we have Apollo Break the Moonblast. Kamehameha is all I can think of. Light water, spell chant instant. Put target resonator on top of its opponent's deck. Or, if you have pay an additional 2 moon will to the 1 light, 1 blue, and you have Moon Priestess or Still at Wars or Kaguya the Immortal Princess, put it on the bottom of its owner's deck and draw a card. That's a really big investment for just putting something on the bottom of the deck and drawing a card. But again, I guess they gotta give something to be able to use Moon Will with. So spot removal if you don't want to play any darkness. Pretty cool. Then we have Flame of Outer World, the new super burn card. 2-drop, spell chant instant, fire darkness. Card deals 800 damage to target J/Resonator. Not player, just target J/Resonator. But it cannot be chased. Cannot be canceled. Nothing can happen in addition. If it gets played, it will resolve. So that's pretty cool. Especially since a lot of things right now don't have more than 800 defense. Being able to kill something without having to worry about an absolute cake zone or the monster getting a plus out of nowhere for extra power to survive the hit is pretty powerful. So that's going to be a really important card, I think. Gerda, the Tear of Passion. She can remove a counter to give herself swiftness, flying, or target attack. She's a fairy tale human, 600, 600. She can do the counter thing more than one time. So if you have the card whose hand this guy is here, the Ice Heart, Kai, the Icy Heart, it goes with the story. You can remove all 3 counters on the turn you play her. Suddenly Kai becomes usable because he's lost all his counters, and she's a flying, swiftness, fast attack, target attack for the turn. So pretty cool card. Also going to be usable a lot with modulating things like Bird of Omen or Book of Genesis. So that's going to be a pretty interesting card. Giovanni, the Lonely Child, blue-green, 600, 600 human. If you don't control any other resonators, so if it's the first card you're playing, search your main deck for Campanella, the Milky Way Moon, reveal it, put it in your hand. So, kind of a tutor for blue-green elf/were-rabbit decks. I think that's kind of pretty interesting. We'll have to see what happens with it. But again, more tutors are always good. And 2-drop 6/6. Like, it's pretty good even by itself. So that's pretty cool. Hoster the Unspeakable. Yes, I know. I spoke it. But well, I don't know what's going to happen. 4-drop. Or you can banish with Incarnation a combination of 2, either Fire or Darkness. And then enter target resonator, destroy target resonator with no addition. So if something has nothing on it, you just play Haster, kill it immediately, regardless of what its stats are. Just doesn't have an addition, it's dead now. It's pretty, again, spot removal, nothing really fancy outside of that. If he had quick cast too, that'd be broke, but he's not terrible, I don't think. And then the last card, which to be honest is my favorite of the dual cards, Seth the Arbiter, Light Dark, 6/6 human. If your opponent discards a card, draw a card, and that checks for each individual discard. So discard 4 cards, I get to draw 4 cards. When a resonator is put into the graveyard from your opponent's field, you can put target resonator from your graveyard into your hand. So you get to kill something. Every time you kill something, you get to bring something back from your graveyard. So that means that you can recycle stuff a lot. Anytime your opponent discards something, you also get to pull stuff out of your deck. This card is so good. Like, Pandora decks are gonna play this, like, constantly. Play this turn, especially if you're playing like Turbo Pandora like me. Like, play this turn 3, turn 4, play Seth the Arbiter, and then, or already have Seth the Arbiter out, turn 4, do Pandora of Dark. Your opponent had like 6 cards in their hand. Discard all 6, you draw all 6. Ta-da! And then it's just at the end of, at that point in time, feel free to discard whatever you want, because you're going to be able to recur them, because you're going to have everything you want in your hand in order to be able to stop their top deck plays. Like, this card is really, really good. It's only a base rare, which is nuts, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing kind of what comes out of this. So yeah, guys, that is it for this last and final section of my Moon Priestess Returns set review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep in mind that this Friday, when the set goes live, I will be uploading my unboxing. I'm going to be unboxing, I don't know quite yet if I'm going to do just 1 box or all 3 of my boxes, but we'll have to see what happens. So if you want to see what the pull ratios are like for this deck, or what the cards look like in real life, feel free to check in for that. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for checking out this series. Hope it got you pumped about the new series, new set, just like I am. And as always, guys, this is DMO73 signing off.